So are you in the mood to decorate for fall, but it just seems a little too soon? Well, that's sort of where I'm at. Like, is it really too soon to decorate for fall? That's what I want to know. And should I just go ahead and decorate for fall if I want to? Like, why not? It's my house. I get to do what I want to do, right? So anyway, that's what's been going on in my head today. Now, I needed to get a few groceries from Walmart, and I decided to send John off to do that. So he's off grocery shopping, and I thought I would start kind of getting my house ready, or at least the backyard. I really wanted to start with the back patio and get a little bit of fall decor out. I've already kind of started pulling stuff out a little bit and trying to plan how I want to decorate for fall. But you guys know how I like to keep things really, really simple. Like, we like to just kind of jump in the camper on a whim and go camping or take a little road trip or what have you. And I really don't want to be bogged down with too many rules or, too many, projects, and so, so we're kind of in between, it's like the end of summer. Fall feels like it's in the air to me. It really does. I've been feeling like it's been fall for a while. And of course, I went into Starbucks the other day and they're starting to have their fall drinks. Where did I see some other fall? I've been seeing fall drinks. We're in Colorado. I don't know let me know. Are you seeing fall drinks in your area? Because, in Colorado, we definitely are. And I do feel like it's fall. Our state fair's in town. We went out to the state fair a few days ago and we just had a blast. Football season has started. I went to see the Bronco Cardinal games, in December in Denver a couple of days ago, and the Denver Broncos won. Yay. Sorry, Mary Beth, my friend in Phoenix. But, I'm like, I definitely feel like fall, fall is here. But my tree there's no sign that, like, the tree is intact. The leaves aren't falling yet. It's a little early. So I decided, well, should I go ahead and put my fall decor out or not? And I've talked to a couple of my friends who have already began their fall decor. Thought, well, should I go ahead and do it? And then I went to Home Goods the other day and I had to buy a couple of these pumpkin mugs. They're really big. And they have the buffalo check in the middle and little jack-o'-lanterns. And I know, it is early for Halloween. Like, seriously, I feel like it's just way too early for Halloween. But you know what? It made me so happy to see the little jack-o'-lantern that I said, you know what? If it makes me happy, I'm going to do it, even if it's early. So I bought 2 of these, and John and I have been drinking our morning coffee in them. It's the end of August and I'm drinking out of my Halloween mug. That's just the way it's going to be right now. And so I guess I have started decorating for fall. And I think if you feel like doing it, you ought to just jump in and do it yourself. It's just fun. It's a creative outlet. We all can use a bit of creative outlet. But here's the thing, if you're not, because I'm not ready to put everything out. I'm not ready to do all my Halloween decorations. I do have a little that's been coming over to my house, and she's going to be spending more time with us. She's 3 years old, and we just love her to pieces. And so I'm also dusting off some old toys and things, and I want to make my house friendly for little kids again. It's been a while for me, so I'm really excited about that. We have this little Tykes table out that I've been using just for kind of a thing outside to put stuff on, but I'm going to power wash that coming up and use that. I'm purchasing a activity table from a friend of mine. So I'm really on the hunt for some used toys. I want to make my home just fun for this little one to come over and visit. And so I want to keep that in mind as I decorate. I want my house to be really, really, kid friendly. And I've had more kids coming into my house too. We have several new little kids in our family, and they range from age 3 to 9. So I've just had a blast. So I've been a little preoccupied and busy doing family things and not filming as much, but I'm really going to try to get back in here and keep the camera rolling on a more regular basis. So my focus right now, while we're home and in between trips, is to kind of get the house kid friendly, make it a little fun for kids to come over. I want to have fun. I want to feel good in my home. And I did start with a couple of things with my, my decor, and I did print out a little bit of, I went online and I'm like, okay, what can we start doing if we're not quite ready to decorate, but we're ready for a shift? So clean and declutter is like, this is a really good time because the kids have gone back to school, and it's a good time to clean and declutter, while they're out of our hair. And did I say that? Yeah, out of our hair. And so I've been doing that. We went into our attic and we pulled down boxes that we've been stalling on. We really didn't know what to do with these boxes, and we sort of shoved them in the attic, but we said, we really need to tackle that. We need to deal with it. So we're dealing with some of the clutter. And as I'm going through these boxes, I found some of my children's baby blankets and things like that I'm now ready to kind of maybe clean up, dust off, and pass on, so I'm working on that kind of stuff. But I also decided to go outside, and because it's such a nice time right now to be outside. I love it feels a little bit like fall, but without the leaves yet. So I heard somebody call it a false fall or something. Maybe there's something to that. Let me know if you've heard of false fall. We don't really have a garden right now either. We didn't have one this year, so I'm not harvesting. So, a lot of people are busy with that right now. I just put out a few things. So decluttering, and cleaning. So that's something I'm working on. And, swapping things out. Like I did go to Bath and Body Works, and I was looking at some candles. They have their Hocus Pocus candles there already. And I really want to put some candles out, but John's home all the time now since he retired. He's very allergic. We're both taking allergy medicine. I hope this helps us. So, but I do love to put candles out. I just can't burn them very much because of John's allergies, but I do like to buy them and set them out. So, so I really want to make it to Bath and Body Works and just maybe, or Home Goods. I saw some candles at Home Goods, but I decided to hold off because I don't want to buy a ton of new stuff. Just one little candle is all I need. That's kind of where I'm at in my home decor phase because I have so much already. So just one little candle is all, like sometimes we feel like we have to go and just buy all this new stuff. Not really. Just go pick out a new candle and then just kind of get your house decluttered, clean it up, update the candles. And I did buy some little fall envelopes, the scented drawer liner kind of that you put in your drawer, and little envelope packets from Hobby Lobby. They always have them. I did buy some of those fall ones, and I stick them under my couch and under my cushion, and I hide them. And John's usually okay with them because they're more of a potpourri, more of like a natural scent. He does okay with cinnamon and pumpkin. So I did do some of that. And then, and then incorporating sort of the natural elements for fall. So I've been looking at that. I did pull out a lot of my fake fall flowers. So I have a basket of those sitting out on my deck right now. And eventually I will take those and position them around as I decorate. But for now, they look good just sitting in the basket, and there's like a natural basket there that they're sitting in, and it looks really nice. And I have a placemat sitting there. Decorate your entryway too. Like I did take off the end of the summer wreath. I have a yellow wreath I put out for summer with really simple yellow flowers. And I did put a fall wreath out. So I did do that. I updated my wreath already. And, let's see. And then I also, you can start planning your fall decor. I've been sort of thinking about that, and I went to Hobby Lobby a couple of times. I've been to Home Goods, just sort of like getting ideas, not necessarily buying a lot of stuff, but getting ideas. And that always helps me because I have so much at home. I have bins and bins of home decor, and I'm just itching to get it out. But for now, I'm just going to kind of do a deep dive into my decluttering and cleaning and have it kind of a few things out. I did get my leaf blower out, and I started leaf blowing my patio and all. Not that there's leaves on there, but there's just, it just gets all the nooks and crannies clean. And I got my patio furniture kind of blown off. And now my next step is to get the power washer out and do a little bit of power washing, that kind of thing. So I'm sort of just refreshing, and, yep, I am definitely ready for fall. But, and I have some bins out in the garage, but I'm reorganizing those. So I'm kind of organizing my decor bins, before it's time to actually decorate. I mean, this is like a really good time to do that. And actually it feels really good, even though, I don't have all my fall decor out. I just feel a little more at peace and a little more, I don't know, like I'm kind of in that nesting mode, but I'm not, overwhelmed with it yet. Still going to enjoy a little bit of the late summer. I don't know. We'll see. I may end up a week from now, I may jump on and say, hey, look, I've got all my fall decor out, but I'm just going to do it piece by piece and do a little bit of decluttering and cleaning as I go, take it slow. And they say, a lot of people wait till after Labor Day, which is about a week away, not quite a week, to decorate for fall. So after Labor Day, so that's a week away. And then some people wait till around September 20th, 21st for that equinox date to decorate for fall. So I'm not sure when I'm going to do it, but I'm starting to declutter, starting to clean. So hopefully something sparks you kind of like, if you're on the fence about decorating for fall and you really want to do it, I say go for it. Why not? But if you're like me and you're like, oh, I'm just not quite ready, do some decluttering if you can. That feels really good too. And either way, let me know in the comments. How are you doing with your fall decor? I love this time of year. It's, I just love it. Yeah, it's a fun time to be outside. And as the leaves change and those fall scents come in the air, it's time to start cozying up and relaxing. And I feel like, I don't know, I want to say slow down a bit after the summer hustle and bustle. But I don't know, if you've got kids in school, then you probably are feeling kind of this revved up feeling because you're trying to keep up with them. And I get that too. So I don't know. I think if we want cozy, quiet times, we have to make time for it any time of the year. And that's self-care. And we'll talk about self-care too coming up. So be sure and subscribe if you haven't already. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're doing well. Take care. Hey, if you want to know what John bought at Walmart, stay tuned on the next video. I'm going to show you John's Walmart haul.